Hey guys, Christian over at Fit Car Stereo. Today I won a 2008 Audi TT. I'm going to show you how to remove the radio. Alright guys, so to take out this radio, first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn it on. And if you guys didn't know, the radio actually does come on with the key out, and it turns itself off after an hour. Now you can hit eject, make sure you have no CDs in there. Alright, now you're going to turn it off. Now second part is you're going to grab something to protect the shift knob area and also down here. This is toolbox liner for you guys. If you go into the pantry aisle and like for a kitchen, same stuff but cheaper. So put it in here nice and tight so nothing gets scratched up. Cover everything up. You can use a hoodie if you don't have, sweater or whatever. Alright, now these are RRK4 radio removal keys. And then 4. The reason they say 4 is they're sold in a set of 4. If we also sell them in a set of 2, so make sure you order 4. All right. So what you're gonna do? These keys have notches, and we give them a little bend to help them grip. So on the bottom, they're gonna angle up. See how this has a little angle, and then the notch will always go towards the center. So on the right side, the notch faces towards the left. All right. And then over here, little angle upward. And since we're on the left side, the notch faces towards the right, which is opposite of the other side. All right, you're gonna hear it click. Now over here, so since we're at the top, it's gonna angle downward, and the notch on the right side faces towards the left. And then on this side, down and to the right. Notch faces towards the right, which is the center. Now these are our keys. We search high and low throughout the world, and we finally found keys that we put our name on them. These things are amazing. So now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure they grabbed, and you're going to push a little bit to the right. Oh, before we do this, make sure that your key is off. Don't do this with the key on. I'll explain why in a second. So you're going to put a little bit of a tug, and then outward pressure here too, and a little bit of a tug, and then it came right out. Now there's little locking tabs in here that you're going to have to remove. You're going to push in the locking tab to remove the keys, so I was distracted by this. So this right here looks probably soundproofing. So this is so the radio doesn't wedge across the top. So when you put that back in, make sure that goes back in like so. There's a little lip here. It just mounts right back up to the lip. All right, like that. So now when you pull out, down here is an airbag light. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to just pull out, and it comes right out. Now it's important that the key is off because this will not trigger an airbag light on the dashboard, as they call it, airbag fault, as long as you don't turn on the key. Okay. So now I'm going to keep pulling out the radio. Shift knob protected. Actually, in this case, I'm going to tilt it back, protect it even more. All right. Now, when you look over here, you see, you're going to push in this little lock. Now, when you push it in, you'll see what happens. What happens is this key goes in here, and it pulls this back and allows you. And so that's why you got to pull in, because when you put a little outward pressure, it pulls it in. And so just push that into release, and then push it into release. Okay. Now, in the back of this radio, I'm just going to get a good angle to show you everything. This is the AM/FM antenna adapter. Now, try not to give it more pressure. I see a lot of these that when people just yank out, what ends up happening is that they pull on it. So it's actually probably a good idea. I know by how much resistance coming out, it was going to be fine, but it's a good idea to maybe grab onto this wire because this is the weak wire in the back. So there's a little locking tab on the bottom. All right, that usually doesn't click like that. Just push it in and wiggle out. On some of the newer models, it'll have a clear thing where you have to, this slides out and then you push. All right. Now this is the other quad lock connector. Okay. This is the quad lock connector. So what you do here is you squeeze this, and when you squeeze that, you pull that out. Okay. And that's it. That's the back of the radio. All right, just the main connector and the AM/FM antenna. These are both AM/FM antennas, by the way. If you're looking for your Sirius antenna, it's actually on the roof. Oh, one more quick thing. So if you're going to be working on the car for a while, it's probably a good idea. Don't twist this radio upside down unless you have the keys. Unless you make double check. If you did this and there's CDs inside, that's it. CD mechanism is broken. See that little metal clip in there? Just push that in and push forward. And you're going to do the same thing with the other side. Alright, and then you just do this. I don't want this thing flying everywhere. Might be a good idea to use a little pick or something. All right. Anyway, this falls to the front. Okay. Now, if you're going to be in the car for a while, well, or if you're doing a radio installation, this transfers over to the kit. So plug this in. It'll save you from having to buy a programmer tool. If you guys do trip and airbag light, send us an email. We have a couple of both companies we work with. Depending on if you work on the car or not, you may want to get the cheaper one. Anyway, that's a removal. Check out our YouTube channel. I've never done this before, but I think I'm going to put the related videos at the end. Like I see the big companies doing it. I'll give it a shot. But check out our YouTube channel. We have videos on all the iPod adapters. We have videos on the, I guess there's one on the side too. We have videos on the iPod adapters. We also have videos on the, on how to replace this radio with an aftermarket radio. We just started doing packages, so we'll sell you everything needed for the installation. And we also have, iPod, USB, Bluetooth, everything you need to add on to the car. And a lot of them, you don't have to pull out the radio, it goes right in the glove box. Anyway, my name is Christian. This is NFIT Car Stereo. We sell, we install, we ship worldwide via your shop. We also do wholesale accounts. If you like this video, please give it a like. Leave us a comment, tell us you like it, whatever you want. If you have any questions, leave us a comment below. Also, if you really like stuff like this, you can subscribe to our channel. And if you really, really like this stuff, you can ask for notifications. There's a bell or something you gotta ring, and then it lets you know every single time that we put out a video. We're not crazy with videos. I mean, I shoot a lot of them, but most of them don't make it onto the internet. But anyway, my name is Christian. Thank you so much for watching NFIT Car Stereo, and that's it.